taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense takes the field for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressure. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy. Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And here's the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it for a big play. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Breaks into the open. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Quarterback keeps it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Turning it on! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Fires to the big fella. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and touchdown Gamecocks. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Pulls and fires complete. He's loose at the 15. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Razorbacks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Give to the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Looking downfield on first down. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to go up top on first down. Complete downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got a man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got rid of it just in time. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Handoff to the lone back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Shakes off the defender. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it down the right side. Off to the races. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Morrison. Going the other way, and he's got room. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Arkansas offense will take over for 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galladay. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Can't get him to the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Can't make the connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Keene. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team. Stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled but not before. He picks up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Oh, they're after him.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Might be calling a hot route. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient. Like, not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Really nice nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
56, Arkansas, 3.
He'll bring it back from it, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the South Carolina offense is back on. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the ground with the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecock. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
63, Arkansas, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Leaves it with the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Smith wants to throw. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Return is brought down at the 39. And your South Carolina Gamecocks will take
South
over.
Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
Here we go.
The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Second down going up.
Off play action. Gonna take a shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Plows through the defense. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, South Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Smith dropping to pass. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Lets it go. Got his man to the left. Hits the afterburners. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Gets rid of it. They're working that left side. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Going to swing it on second down. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's first down from their own yard line. A run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Now on second down. Back to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something.
It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Hard running there. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's dropped. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the air. Trying to bow his way in. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is... Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the ground with the counter. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Back to pass on second down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Spreads it inside the tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this one.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
A long way to go for this offense. Going with the ground game left. Creates a little room. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the wide receiver. That's caught. It's Duarte. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. On the move, it's Brock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, South Carolina! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on second and short. Gets it out fast. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. He's at the top. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That's reeled in. It's Butler.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to solve this clock away and get a W.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, running back gets to give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, and they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He gets it away from his own end zone. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live in this.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.